we've got some form of audio back. Let's see what we're working with here. This is another song I've been working on, and I have got it really mixed up. Mix. Okay. Edit. That helps. We're getting somewhere, people. We're getting somewhere. I need this to be down so I can see the keyboard. Thank you. This was an idea I had a couple weeks ago, and it's just stuck with me. So I've been working on it. I don't remember it. I haven't heard it in a while. Let's see how it sounds. Let's explore this together. Okay, that's nothing. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your mind? How awake is your mind? Is it sending the signals? Or is it caught up in time? Caught up in time. So that needs to be way faster, is the impression that I get. Let's make it faster. This could go really badly. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your mind? How awake is your mind? Is it sending the signals? Or is it caught up in time? Caught up in time? Time. Caught up in time. Caught up in time. I think we can all admit that was not a good vocal take. But it's okay. Sometimes we need to make bad things in order to turn them into good things. Let's see what we can do. How's the tempo? How awake is your brain? Let's go faster. We need to speed it up. How awake is your brain? Too fast. How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? Check, check. 1, 2. Okay. So, Live Vox should not be under guitar. They should be their own thing. There we go. Synth should not be on record. All right. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your mind? How weak is your mind? We're going to do reverb on the tambourine. How weak is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your mind? A little reverb. How awake is your brain? Man, that chord progression is weird. I like it. Let's work on the tone of the piano because it is not nice. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your mind? How awake is your mind? Is it sending the signals? Or is it caught up in time? Caught up in time. Caught up in time. Caught up in time. That's just a trippy melody. I like it. I'm a fan of it. Okay. So let's start building around that. We are going to add in something. So that take has not been used. We use the other take. Let's collapse that. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your mind? All right. Let's just go with instinct on this one. I'm hearing like a bass holding the one. Dung, 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 dung. So let's make the bass hold the one. I worked really hard to set up a system so that I didn't have to like swap things all the time, but this bass has a battery, so I can't leave it plugged in, so I have to physically plug it in every time I go to record. I think I'm going to solve that one day. I'm going to do like a 9-volt from the wall or something. Are we getting signal? We are. Okay, let's add a bass. Box. I'm still trying to remember how to use Studio One. It's been a while. I have been busy. Input 3. There's the bass. Let me tune. This is the uke bass, meaning ukulele bass, by a brand called Kala, Kala, and I think they are the coolest bass brand in the world. I absolutely love this bass. It's the only bass I own. It's the only bass I play. The strings feel like thick rubber bands. They feel like 4 or 5 millimeter rubber bands, or I guess that's what, like 3/8 of an inch in freedom metrics. Can I tell you guys, one of the fears I have with this stream is that I'm using a chair. It's kind of a leaning stool, so I'm standing, but I'm like leaning on it. I'm so worried that I'm gonna miss it and just completely biff it backwards on camera. So if that happens, I think I'll just retire. I think I'll just oh, you know what? This thing's messing with me. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Okay. That G. G. Just holding G. Sounds nice. Okay. So let's add a little spiciness to it. We're just going to do some bass. I don't remember which one I like. That's too much. Too much stuff. Low bass, high bass. What effects do we have going on? No compression. It's not low. I love how low that goes. This is a 5-string, so it's got 1 string lower. That's my happy place right there. Bass. Okay. Hilarious. I guess I should change the color of my logo, maybe. Give me just a minute to learn how to do that. 3D printed logo. I know how to do it. I just need to remember. Filter. Let's make the logo color. I I don't want orange. Orange is boring. At least today. We did red last time. Let's just go with like a light. I don't know. I'm distracting myself. I'm fine with that. I accept it. All right. Let's see what we can do. Nothing here. Good. Maybe we need like an EQ or something, just showing what we're doing. Just for funsies. Pro EQ. Sure. Let's mess with this tone. I like that. Okay, let's try it. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your mind? How awake is your mind? Is it sending the signals? Or is it caught up in time? Caught up in time? Time. Caught up in time. Caught up in time. Oh, I hear it right there. I hate to detour, but I don't think the uke bass is going to work. It's not fitting in the pocket. So let's try another instrument. Let's do some MIDI. We're going to go to instruments. And why don't we just start with complete control? Actually, wait, no. I made a mental note that I was supposed to first add a bass, E-bass, as an instrument file. Input. Oh my God. Too many things. There's just too many things. Input is going to be, I'm playing on the, is that the nectar? Yeah, that is the nectar. All inputs, nectar, any. Okay. And now we add complete control. And now we select bass. Slapping the bass. Slapping the bass. That's, I Love You Man is a great movie. I love that movie. Ooh. How fun is that? Man. That's cool. I'm getting so sidetracked, it's not even funny, guys. It's not even funny. That's synthy. This song, I kind of picture this song being like, you know, in the Matrix when Neo freezes and all the bullets are like all over the place. If that in that moment he pulled out a yo-yo and just started yo-yoing, this song would be the soundtrack to that moment. So that's what we're aiming for, is Neo Matrix frozen yo-yo emotion. I'm gonna be honest, I like this sound. I don't like it as much when it's lower. See what we can do. I see. Okay. So we have to stick to that one. Move this down. And we don't want to record live Vox. Anything else getting recorded? No, just the bass. Just the bass. Okay. Guys, I really like that bass. That's awesome. Okay. How wicked. I guess I should use the correct key. Whoa. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your mind? How awake is your mind? Is it sending the signals? Or is it caught up in time? Caught up in time. I love that. I love that. I am in a committed relationship with that sound. Let's do it. I really like that a lot. All right. Man, that's so cool. Technology has made producing so easy. It's amazing. You can just grab whatever you want. There's a sound. Got it. There's a pad. Grabbed it. No problem. Let's do it. We're going to record. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? I rushed. I don't need to bring in the lower octave so quick. I should be patient. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your mind? How awake is your mind? Is it sending the signals? Or is it caught up in time? Caught up in time. that's as far as my creativity goes. I don't know what to do after that, but that was good. That feels really cool. Okay. How awake is your brain? Oh, okay. I'm trying to not get too hyped because I know it's going to make me look less cool if I'm super hyped, I guess, but we got to add some reverb. We need reverb. Without reverb, what's the point? Let's get some reverb on here. Dare I? I love it. That's great. It's already great. Check, check. Okay. Good. Oh no. Are we freezing? No, it's working. Okay. I really could listen to bass reverbs all day long. That is so fun. Okay, what is without it? Oh, it's like a slapback. I don't think I want that. Now, the only thing I need to tackle is the resonance. That resonance is a little bit inappropriate. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not prepared for this fight. I'm just going to leave it, and we are going to what's so funny is I spent the whole day editing pictures, and the balancing act of getting colors right or overlays right is so similar to the balancing act of getting effects right. It's just like my brain is compounding all of these processes. I'm just like seeing images while I work on this. This is weird. Okay. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How? Let's go large hall. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? And then let's get our time right, because our time is not right. I guess we'll just quantize. Kind of lame, but it gets the job done. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know it? Then we need to have echoes. Ding, 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 ding. Little delays ringing out. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's do that. How awake is your brain? Oh man, this is so much fun. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your brain? Now it's time to start decorating the MIDI canvas. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Nope. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is? Can it hear what we say? We'll move that one over. That one was an accident, but it's a happy little accident. There's something weird going on in there. I'm not one to take sides, but that MIDI is evil. Okay. How awake is your mind? How awake is your mind? How awake is your mind? Is it sent? Is it sending the signals? So that one is early. Is it sending the signals? Or it caught up? News. Or is it caught up in time? Caught up in time. Oh, that drop is cool. Time. Caught up in time. Well, it's cool until the note misses, but before that, it is cool. All right. Time, caught up in time. A little jazz there. Caught up in time. Caught up in time. Okay, that is stinking cool. That's the technical term anyways. And then it's just going to explode from there. Okay. I'm like, I can hear the whole song in my head, but I need to break it down and attack it one piece at a time. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your mind? Let's have a little dun-dun right there. Dun-dun. How bum-bum. How awake is your mind? How awake is your mind? Is that giving too much away? How awake is your mind? Maybe not. We'll leave it. We will prayerfully leave it very quietly. How awake is your mind? 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 Is it sending the signals? Or is it caught up in time? Caught up in time. Time. Caught up in time. Caught up in time. That is sounding super cool. There's like so much potential. It's scary. How awake is your brain? How awake is your brain? Does it know when we speak? Can it hear what we say? How awake is your mind? How awake is your mind? Is it sending the signals? Or is it caught up in time? Caught up in time. And then we got to go into triplets there. Oh boy. Is it time to start automating? I don't know. I kind of think it is. let's figure out where the animations even go. Automatable. Yeah, that's not it. Okay. So I'm going to cheat and just make a copy of the track for now. And in that copy, we're going to go wild once the bass hits this part. Caught up in time. I can hear it. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cool. So we need to we need to duplicate. I guess we'll just add another one and make it. Oh wait, here. Copy. And then we'll add one more. Paste. So this is eighth. We need triplet. Caught up in time. I don't know. Caught up in time. Caught up in time. Caught up in time. Is my microphone still on? Make sure. Check, check. Yeah, okay, good. It's just all hell breaks loose. Okay. Let's see. Why can't I click?